Hi everybody, so here we are again, back up at the boat. The wood panels are still up, as you can see. Yes. So it's Friday evening and we've just got up here. So what we've done is I was very prepared this week. I made us a beef stew, which is in the slow cooker, to bring up with us. So we're going to have that tonight. And one of our lovely clients, Doreen, bought us a bottle of Prosecco to have up here. So might have to have that with our beef stew tonight. We're just about to set the bed up. So what's on the agenda this weekend? We're not going to do much tonight. We're quite tired from work and just going to have a good night's sleep. We got a delivery coming, hopefully first thing tomorrow morning, of Kingspan. We got the marine ply coming.
Yeah, for this bit here.
Yeah. Anything else? Was that it?
Some more battens.
Oh, and some more battens. Yeah. So
it's just get that pit section down on the floor, and then we can carry on with the boards.
With the boards, yeah. Try and get those done this weekend and get the battens done.
So we get on.
Yeah, it'd be good. So
Well, there's plenty to do because we've got the back boxes now, the narrower back boxes.
oh yeah, Lee managed to get some narrow back boxes to go in. I don't know if you remember him saying that up here it's not very deep, so we had to find some slimline back boxes to go in, which he managed to find online. So fingers crossed.
Yes, you've got those.
That's they're going to be good.
I've got the connectors now for doing this cabling as well to extend it.
Sorry, can you sort of say it towards the?
No, around here. Extend the cabling
Yeah.
for the lights.
Yeah.
So I've got the connectors for that now. So
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I'll get a chance to do that. But
Well, we'll see how we get on this
Yeah.
weekend. So anyway,
loads to do.
we're gonna set the bed up, have something to eat, have an early night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Everyone, so we had a good night. The bed actually didn't go down last night. Lee didn't need to get up and pump it up in the night, so that was good. So we're up bright and early. We've set up a workbench in the shed, as you can see. Lee started already. We're waiting for the Wickes delivery to arrive. So Lee's just starting to cut some ply to put up on the roof light, and we're going to paint it with blackjack, just so when you look from down through the roof light you won't see the Kingspan, so it just gives it like a border. I got told off this morning because I washed up and I tipped the washing up bowl out there, and Lee wasn't happy because it means now he's got to walk through it. Oops. So anyway, like I said, waiting for the Wickes delivery to arrive. So we'll crack on with some other bits and pieces. Okay, so I've put a couple of coats of varnish on one side and the edges of the board, so I was going to leave it a couple of hours to dry and then turn it over and do the other side. So what we've done is we've deflated the bed and we're going to pull these boards up here, and where the new sheet's going to go. And I think you're talking about taking some ballast out, aren't you?
Yeah, I need to take some ballast out.
Okay.
This is where the shower tray's going to go.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're just going to kind of prep it ready for when the board is dry. And then once that's down, we can carry on with the old tongue and groove along underneath the gunnels. Anything else we're doing today, or see how we go?
Yeah.
So, okay. Just to say, it is so cold today. Lee was told it was going to be nice this weekend, so he came up in his shorts. Lucky enough I didn't. And we had to go to Screwfix to get a roller, and Lee ended up buying some clothes from there. So some new joggers, socks, sweatshirt, the lot, which you needed anyway for work, but didn't expect to do that this weekend. Okay, slight change of plan. We've brought the marine ply in, just put down, and our very kind neighbour Dave from Narrow Boat Bit has kindly offered to come in and give Lee a hand to mark out exactly to the mil where everything's going in the bathroom. So
Right, I've got a plan there, David.
I'm going to video it. Hopefully you can hear what they're saying.
So, obviously that's what I need a light. Let me get a light. Should we stick it up on the wall? Not an easy light. Let me get a...
Sorry, I'm in the way here, aren't I?
Just trying to find something to stick out with. Some
Stable
tape.
gun?
Yeah, staple gun will do, won't it? What do I do with that? There. There we go. Staple it on there. Heavy.
Oh, right.
That's it.
Okay.
On there.
Plans up on the wall.
There we go. There we go. Right. Where's that light gone? There we go. Right, so yeah, these squares are a foot.
Right, okay. The bags are in there for walking, aren't you? So you know what distance your bulkhead's coming off there. Let's check that one out first. Make sure that bulkhead's in the right place.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, so that should be...
That's this line here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's the bedroom bulkhead.
Yeah.
That's
You want
right.
to double check that one?
Yeah. So that should be...
We check him off
Right,
a face plate
so-
of that steel over there.
Yeah, so I did... So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... So just shy of 11 foot. So, I don't know how you do the increments on that. What's this? So, well...
See what you got there. Yeah, so he's 3/4 of it virtually. What's the
on there?
dashes? The dashes, you got 1,
Yeah, they're
2, 3,
there for this. Cabin sides at ceiling height. They just denote. Yeah. Yeah. So I put bedroom as 10 foot 10.
You would imagine they would have done mention this. Yeah.
So I've measured it as 10 foot 10. I think because I
So
worked
you've
it
got
out.
6 foot, 600 be 600 there, 600 there.
Yeah.
That's just under 600 there.
Yeah.
And then you're going for a 19 or 2 metre bed. 6'6" or 6 foot?
What we want?
6 foot.
6 foot. That's 1900 there. and then you're coming out 1200 there. That's a lot wider than 1200.
Yeah, I'd done
Yeah.
it originally 4'6".
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we're not
Yeah.
now. So we would only be going to
Yeah,
there,
you
wouldn't
come
we?
out of there, yeah. Right, okay.
So actually, it won't be as long as that then, will it?
It's going to be 1900.
4, 5, 6. So that's actually, the bed would actually be, because that's more than 6 foot, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
if
one,
you go,
two,
if you went
three,
6
four,
foot from
6.
this line,
Yeah,
that's 1,
yeah,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 foot.
yeah,
You're gaining all, well, you're not gaining all that because that one's coming forward, isn't it? You
Yeah.
know, coming from there, that brings you into there.
yeah,
So that's to there, isn't it?
yeah.
On that bulkhead, I would go to the inside of that bulkhead. I would go 1920,
Right.
right? The thing with the bed as well, you got to remember is when you're making the bed, the mattress is 1900.
Yeah.
But you got a duvet, all
Yeah.
that stuff, and get
Yeah.
your hands down the side.
Yeah.
So that's
So
you know,
it's
you're
probably
gonna need
about
to
right then
allow-
anyway.
So if you said 2 meters
Yeah.
for that length of that bed, that's giving you
Yeah.
a chance to tuck gear down and do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're 2 meters on there, and then you do a 600, 600. 600 for wardrobe
Yeah.
is about right because
Yeah.
if you get a coat hanger,
Yeah.
IKEA make, and that's why they make units, bedroom units 600, 500,
Right.
because you can get, you know.
Yeah.
So
So 6.
if you go 1200 off the bulkhead, 2 meters, that's 3.2, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if we just double check
Yeah.
that bulkhead to there, 3.2. If it's longer, not a problem.
Yeah.
But if it's shorter,
We need to do.
we'll have a problem.
Yeah. Or
Just to
well,
make sure.
we'll have to lose.
Yeah, you
here,
lose it
won't
off
we?
that walkway
Yeah,
there, yeah.
yeah.
There's
All right.
bags of room there for coming down the steps.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have 2 steps coming down and then flat on
Yeah.
the floor and walk
Yeah.
in the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Right. Tape measure. What do I do with that? Did I put it down somewhere?
There's one there. Look.
Oh, it's here. Where?
There's one down there.
Oh.
You in feet and inches or what?
I don't mind, honestly. Whatever works. So if we go to this
Like come off
bulkhead
the
now.
bulkhead, we got that. See if we can get back
Yeah.
here as close as we can to that table, maybe. Get under there. Yeah, go under there. Come through there. We'll check it behind the other side. Right, there we go.
Right.
What have we got there? See if we can line that off the wall there.
We've got 3-3.
3-3, so that's about right, isn't it? 3-2, 3-3.
Yeah.
Yep. So you've got bags of room there.
Yeah.
And bearing in mind that your tank's sticking out, but that's going to be in the wardrobe anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's not a problem.
Yeah.
So that line's not too far that way.
Yeah.
We're only looking at 100 mil, aren't we?
Yeah.
If we're looking at 3-2, that's 3-3.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. So that gives a little bit of play for.
Where was the 3-3 to here?
Yeah. Yeah. That
Yeah.
side.
So
Yeah.
then you're losing 45, 50 mil.
Yeah.
Or 60 mil, I think it is actually. If you're using the smaller. For your bulkheads, what are you doing? An 18 mil panel, or you're going to do a. I use 5 mil each side, or 6 mil each side, 6 mil ply each side, and then I use the small blue roofing battens, which I think were 35.
Well, I was planning to do 2x1
Yeah.
and then 9mm ply.
Right. 9 mil ply. Okay. Look.
So that'll bring it up to 18 both sides, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
2x1 18, so it's 43, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's less than 50. So that's
50, 60.
That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
the only reason I wanted to put 2x1 is I want to actually put some of that king span in, insulate.
25 mil Kingspan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to put that in the bulkhead.
Well, like I say, them blue battens are 25 by 45, I think. The little ones.
Oh, right.
They're 25. No, they're 28, aren't they?
No, 19 by 38.
What these here?
No, they're not. They're 2x1s. They are 25 by 50. They're 25 by 50 is what I was going to use. But the small batten ones that I've got on there, for instance, they're 19 by 38.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So that's what I was planning on using was those.
yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that, and because I want you to put some
So you
insulation
can stand
in
them up
here.
on end like,
How do you mean?
make the stud work so it's like that. You put your 25mm king span in there, yeah,
Yeah.
and then board it there and there.
Yeah.
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 Right, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think that's all right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what you're doing it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I only use 5mm ply, and the reason why I use 5mm ply is because I can get a 50mm piece of plain timber to cap the ends of any stud work that I've done.
Oh, right.
That's the only reason I use 5mm rather than 9. If you use 9mm, you're going to have to buy 75mm softwood or hardwood or whatever.
Oh, what, to go right
to
across?
go around the door frame or cap
Yeah.
it. That's
Oh,
the only reason I use that. But yeah,
Right.
either way you can do it.
Right.
Just I'm a tight ass and you talk about more money, that's all.
Right, so...
Yeah, right, that's okay, so we're okay there, isn't it, yeah?
Yeah.
Looks a bit on a skew to me.
Yeah, it probably is.
It does look a bit on a skew, doesn't it? So let me get me bits and pieces.
Do you want another cup of coffee?
No,
Because you
I
only
won't.
had about a quarter of a cup, didn't you?
It was good coffee.
It was, yeah, it's nice
I
coffee.
mean, I'll get a pen, or are you going to use a chalk line?
We've seen a line from this, I take it these are in line with your steels.
Yeah.
Let's just bang a line across there because the guy who built the boat will be reasonably right over the
Wait,
saw, so-
The inside, am I going, or
I'll
the
go to the
outside?
outside there.
Which side?
Down there.
Yeah.
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 Got it there.
Yeah.
Let's just see what we got there. Right, not too bad, is it? It's just a bit
Oh, yeah.
screwy there, right? Yeah.
That was obviously a day after having a few drinks. Putting this down.
So that's right there, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the bulkhead there. Right, so, what were we talking about there, weren't we? So, let's get some exact lines there. Yes, so,
We
looking
got.
at
Ow, just want to get.
70mm there.
Just want to get this. Just getting my head. What was?
70mm there. Let's do 70mm there. Right, you want to hold that one? Okay, solid.
Yeah.
Right. That's the sort of accuracy you need.
Right.
If you've gone to this, yeah,
Yeah.
it just throws everything, and you'll feel it all the way down the boat when you're fitting it.
Right.
If you just that like
God,
that's
yeah, you can see.
15mm
Yeah.
to 0 there.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
if that bulkhead is like that,
Yeah.
yeah, when you put your flooring down, all your lines are gonna. It's a total nightmare. So you've got to get that, and that's assuming that these steel panels are the same.
But you have to, don't you?
Thing with the steel workers is what they do is they jig everything. You know,
Right.
they you go and see a steel guy, very rarely he's got a tape measure in his hand, you know.
Right.
They jig it, they make jigs up for making, if they're making these one after another, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So they make jigs up, so everything's sort of set sizes, you know.
Right.
So when they make this side, they'll use the same jig to make that side,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
everything lines up, you know.
So with the
I should do, always paste a check.
so with the bulkhead,
Yep.
that will go on that line there, yeah.
Yeah, he'll go, that should go on that line there.
Oh, that line.
Yeah. That's the bedroom there here.
Yeah,
So you'll have 9mm ply there, yeah?
yeah,
And then you've got 25mm, 9mm ply there.
yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
So when you're on the line, what I normally do is, I stick a mark like that, yeah?
Yeah.
Does two things. It tells you where the line is,
Yeah.
yeah? And the other thing it does, it tells you which side you're coming off.
Right.
So you go there,
Yeah.
you know you got whatever covering you got on your thing there, 9mm,
Yeah.
yeah? And then you know whatever thickness stud you use in there, 25 and 9mm there.
So I'm not. So am I using this front edge is on that line? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What you can do, whichever way you do it, you can put that line in there like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was actually 3 meters 300, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We got 3 meters 2, which gives us 100 mil play, which is okay. Yeah. If we need to pinch that for the bathroom, we know we got 100 mil we can take from there. So that's not a definite line at the moment.
No.
Because we're just setting it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But on the line, I always put the actual stud on the line because you're going to be building the stud and you're cladding it afterwards.
Yeah.
If you start all this, well, let's allow 9-10 mil ply off of that line, then you start getting 5 mil there, 10 mil up there, and then you're all on the piss as you go down through the boat.
Yeah. That's why I thought I'd ask, because I thought
when
that's
you
what
ping that line, because that line is a definite line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always class it as being the face of the stud.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take that as the face of the stud,
Yeah.
and then when you're lying in bed going for the job and everything, the face of the stud, you got an 800 shower tray. You're going to need 10 mil for your tiling,
Yeah.
adhesives and silicone seal. Yeah.
Yeah.
10 mil. So
Yeah.
that's 820. Yeah. To start with.
Yeah.
Then you got whatever you're using to clad your walls.
Yeah.
You know? So you got 13 mil plasterboard. 26 mil, add it all up along, and then you know
Exactly.
you know the distance then from that line to that line. Yeah.
So do you think we should be really getting the shower tray now so that we know the actual dimensions? Because like you've said, your one was slightly angled. Otherwise, we're going to be out, aren't we? Although we've got that little bit of play, haven't we?
Yeah,
So I
you've got your
suppose.
100 mil sealed like that. Yeah.
Right.
And then when you put your tiles in, keep your tiles 6 mil off the shower base. So when you put your tile on there, have a 6 mil gap up there, right?
Yeah.
So what I do is I put a piece of wood on there that's whatever the depth of the shower tray is, plus 6 mil, fix it to the wall and just drop your tile straight on top of there. Then when you put your shower tray in after you've tiled it, it goes in like that. You've got a 6 mil silicone seal that goes right in under the tile, right back to the plasterboard, and all the way along there, and then just round it off, with your finger on the front edge. That will stop any water going in there.
Right.
But if you put your tile,
On
you
top.
see a lot of people, they just put a shower tray in, bang the tile straight on top of there. What that does is it gives capillary action. Because the tile's so close to the wood, any water coming down here, if there's the slightest bit of gap, it just sucks the water in there.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it'll just blow.
With that 6 mil gap. Right then. So what have we got? Shower trays going tight against this wall?
Yeah, 'cause what I was thinking in my head was obviously this will be the headboard for the bed, and then you've got like a shelving
Cupboard.
type.
Yeah.
I want that as access
Yeah.
to get to the shower controls if there's a problem with the shower controls.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, so what you do is, so let's say, have a look at this. You got, what size, 10 mil board on there? What size is the board on there, 10 or 15? 10, isn't it? No, it's 9 mil, isn't it, MDF?
These are 9 mil, yeah, 9 mil.
Glasses on.
Do you need the light?
No, you
I can put this over here, that makes it easier.
So it's 810 there. That's that one there. That's the face of your, that's the front face of your shower tray. I take it, are you going tight against the wall here? Or are you bringing it out down here?
Well, on here, I had brought it out, but I don't know. Because obviously this was gonna, this here is the walk door through into the bedroom.
Right.
So
You have an 800 by 800 tray? Or a
800
800
quadrant, because I thought that gives you more room in here.
Yeah.
But I was, in my head, what I was thinking was that I was going to have the gulper on here.
Yeah.
So the tray was over that way a bit more, so that there was a gap here, so that it could actually get to the pump.
Yeah.
But-
Brilliant. Yeah.
but-
so if you come straight down here,
Yeah.
down to here, it's
Yeah.
going to give you a slight amount of room, but we can make that a little bit more if we needed to.
But what I also thought is if that was out further,
Yeah.
it would actually give a little bit of
It's got
storage
like
as
100
well.
mil, yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, that's a standard sort of fitting that they do for.
yeah,
Now I've seen several do that.
yeah,
So what you're looking at is something like that, say, that side.
yeah.
Come
Yeah,
up
and
on
then
it.
that gives you plenty of room for the thingy to be on there, the goal
Yeah,
path,
yeah.
and also gives us a little bit of storage as.
You could even mount it on the deck there.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I actually probably would do. Probably
Yeah,
would
it's a
put it
good
on the
idea.
deck.
And the other thing that does as well, it gives you access in here. So your taps are going to be on the wall here, your mixer and
So
your
it's going to be here.
going to be there. Right, okay.
Well, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We could do that. The only thing with doing that is if you're going to do it there, then I would suggest you turn your stud round instead of being that thick like that.
Yeah.
You make your stud that thick on this wall, because by doing that, it gives you because you want them on this wall, isn't it? Not there. There, yeah.
Well,
Because
that's
you've got to get pipe work. It's going to have to come through there. It's going to have to come up here, into here,
yeah.
yeah. Inside to so
Oh, I see. what you
where
mean.
that one's going there, yeah.
Yeah.
If that one's like that, that's a wall there. Your gold
Yeah.
water's down there. Your water pipes are coming up here, yeah.
Yeah.
So your cold water's going to come into here.
Yeah.
It's going to come up here,
Yeah.
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 And then it's going to go into the tap there,
Yeah.
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 Um,
Would it be better
Then
having it on here then? Is that what you're thinking?
well, you can have it anywhere you want. It's what you
What
where
would
the
be-
taps go. What I would say is when you're thinking about taps in a shower, it's where the door's going to go, and it's more important to have the door in the right place than the taps in the right place. If you know what I mean.
Right. Well,
Because
with it being
if
a
you've got a
quadrant,
square unit there, yeah.
yeah. So if it's a quadrant, they're going to go like that, aren't they?
Ah,
So
okay, right.
I would have said.
You're going to have the corner
Would
opening
you?
slide one.
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Like open both sides, open. Yeah.
Yep.
So that
The door
should
edges
be
are
like that.
going to be
then.
there.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter whether the shower's there or there.
No.
Although they are facing towards the doors, but that shouldn't matter because they'll close, that's not a problem. Yeah. It works. If you got 9mm ply there and then stick plasterboard on top of that,
Yeah.
that's perfect. Spot
Right.
on. And the actual things that go in the back of the taps, or the things on the back of the taps, you can get different
Layers.
extensions, yeah,
Right.
and go on the
Yeah.
back. Because what you do is, the tap should come with a nut on it. With a mixer one I got, it's got 2 nuts. You undo that, and then you've got like a big stainless steel cover that unscrews.
Right.
Got me?
Mm.
So you do all your fittings on the back, you fit that, you screw your thread in there, the thread comes out through like that.
Yeah.
That's your the face of your that's the face of your tiling.
Fine, yeah.
Then you cut that off to whatever length you want, you need for
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah.
And
to
then you
go
screw
through.
the big chrome thing on that covers that up, like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And then your tap comes in and the nut tightens up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's how it all goes together.
So if we're turning it that way
Yeah.
now, should I double up the insulation to?
Oh, for the shower,
50
you
mil.
could do, yeah. Yeah, that's going to be 50 mil, so 225s will buy a 50 mil block.
Mm.
There's 48 mil in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, buy the 48 mil to go in there.
Mm. Mm. Okay.
Probably all the insulation and stuff, you can figure that out as you
Yeah.
as you go, like, you know. Yeah.
All right. So that.
So if that wall's there, then we're looking at thicker.
Yeah. So if that's going there, that edge is on this. So
Yep.
this edge is going to be on the line.
Yep.
Right. So it's pretty much. Yeah. Okay.
So we just lost 50 mil off that 100 mil that we had space in there, yeah.
Yeah.
But then if anything happens, we can always we know we got 100 mil here, so
Yeah.
that's a good thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that there. So then we got 13 mil plasterboard if you're going to use plasterboard, 9 mil ply
Yeah.
if you're going to use 9 mil ply, and then plus your
Tiles.
well, your tiles are going to sit on the top of the shower,
Yeah.
so it's just your knot, whatever finishing
yeah.
you got there.
Yeah.
Right, let's measure that out then.
Right.
So we got that way. This one.
So is this for? Are we measuring out just for the tray or the whole?
No, let's do the tray first. Do it as we go. So What am I going to do? I'm going to go, yeah.
How far are we coming out? Did we decide on the coming out from the wall?
No, not yet. Let's do do the length first, yeah?
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to allow 13 mil for that plasterboard, yeah?
Yeah.
So you've got 800 there, you want to mark him up as 800 on the end of that one. Alright. And then stick an arrow on it to say that is... No, that's not going to hang on. That's going to be there. We're going to do 13 mil there. So we've got 13 millimeters there. Mark 13 mil there. Out there.
That's 10 just there.
That's it. Right. And stick a... Right. So that denotes that's the stud there. That's the face of the stud. Face of the stud there.
Yeah. And then that's the end of the
going
tray.
to be the face of the stud there. Okay. The actual tray.
yeah. For the
That's going to go there like that.
So that'll be for the boxing in to go in there. That's what. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you're going to have there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah, it's going to be a quadrant, isn't it? So it's,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the face of the tray there then.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one there is the tray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you've got boxing in here, is that running right through to your sink unit, yeah?
Well, that's what I wasn't sure about because I was thinking.
Got something there. Let's come off that wall.
I don't know. And be able to have access into here from bottom up. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
If
Yeah, because you're not going to have access this side because you've got a bedroom and study here,
no.
aren't you? Although you were talking about taking a removable panel here to really get in through the cupboard.
Yeah, I was only thinking of that for the pipe work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of if that's going to be used for storage as well as getting to Golpa or whatever.
Yeah.
We only really want only want a unit to come to about here, so that you've got floor to whatever level access.
Boxes in there to put tiles in and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Toilet rolls and all that.
Otherwise, if we have that continuation through, you're
yeah.
going to lose whatever height that unit is.
Yeah.
So that's going to be empty space of nothing. So it would make sense to have a separate unit. Yeah. Are you in agreement?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it could be angled if you wanted.
Corners type sink unit.
Yeah, it could be.
So if you want maybe making a purpose-made unit and then put a drop-in sink.
Yeah, but as long I'm just thinking, what my mind in my head, all I was thinking was if that's away from the shower is away from the wall.
Yeah.
You've got access in here to get to the Golpa.
Yeah.
And there's also a little bit of storage.
Yeah.
And also that will probably mean, I'm guessing that it would probably be best to have the waste of the shower this side, so that we've also got access from here to get to the waste. If
yeah. There.
Yeah.
So you give it 50 mil there.
Yeah.
And then cut a hole in
a
there for a
box.
trap.
Yeah.
Trap in the floor. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that will be the section that wouldn't have ballast, isn't it?
Yeah. I would go no ballast under the shower tray as well.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what would that then? That'll just be supported just purely on this.
Straight on ply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll be enough for it. I know it's braced here and here,
plenty.
so that would be all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But the other thing you've got to do as well, where your waste goes in your shower tray, you want to give yourself a reasonable size hole
yes.
to be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want it exactly the right size of the shower waste going out through like that, because if you ever got to replace it or do anything like that, it's a bloody nightmare.
Yeah.
You're excited, yeah. So there, that's 600 there, and you have 9 mil off of there, so that's 610. Right. That's your minimum access there. We're looking at 800 for your shower tray, aren't we?
We got. If I put that there now, so that we know where the toilet's going to be this side.
Right. 800 there. 400 there.
It's going to go yet.
400 there. So toilet's going
Toilet's going to go over this side.
right.
So that's
You're
going to be a
come in
compost.
and then
Yeah, so it's
to
that
the
way
centre?
and that's centre, yeah.
Centre out.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Okie doke. Yeah.
Yeah, so the basin will be behind there, toilet will be behind there.
Yeah.
Was
Was that composting?
yeah, it will be. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then I don't know if I've made that too narrow or not. Well, I'm kind of.
Is that your entrance for your?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit narrow there.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Minimum access is 600 really.
But wouldn't that be?
Mine, I brought mine down to about 520, 550.
Yeah.
Because mine is about. So you got to remember, you got this is the problem.
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
there? Yeah, 600 minimum really. That gives you
Right.
400 mil here, right? So you got 400 there. We can knock, depending on what size boxing you want here. There's up right there. Standing up. What have we got here?
See, that'd be good for storage there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's about in there, I think. Okay, what we got there? So that gives us, you can have a wall here, wall like that, or it could be, yeah, be around that thickness. So that gives us that much. We can bring that shower back. The shower sits on here, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got there. Where's that 800 there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your 800 there. We can come back to there. 800 there. That gives you a bit of room inside the bathroom, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But then
yeah.
really that's wasted space to some extent.
But that
if you know
needs,
what I mean.
but that access is going to be more than that, isn't it? Because that's too narrow.
Yeah, that's a 600, that's your minimum access there, 600.
Yeah, so you haven't really, have you? Because if that's going to be,
These there, that, yeah, about there.
it's going to be, yeah, a bit more than that.
Let's have a look. So 600 there.
Yeah,
That's 600 there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then we've got
you're saying the tray will come to here, yeah?
trail come to there. What's that 1 metre? No, trail come to, yeah, with that box in there.
Yeah.
What we got there? 160. Let's do that back here. 610 it is, isn't it? 'Cause
Yeah.
you've got the 10 mil on the board there.
Yeah.
Right? There, and then we come 800 down here.
Yeah.
800 down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's going to give us cupboard space, including the stud, 400 mil.
Yeah.
So we're looking at losing.
What about the door? When the door opens in, will we need to allow for the door to open, or will that just be in
the
line?
other thing we need to think about is a bed. Yeah, we got 1200 there. So you could have the bed, the door opening into the bedroom.
No,
Better
it's probably
open
better.
into the shower.
Yeah, I would say into
yeah,
the shower.
into the
Because
shower, yeah.
then that, yeah, because then the
Yeah.
shower would go that way, and you could just have a stopper just shy of
Yeah.
that, can't you?
Well, that 1200 mattress that I've got in mine,
Yeah.
he goes tight against supply,
Yeah.
and he sits at about 15 or 20 mil
Right.
from where the door frame is.
Right.
Because when you come through, the mattress and the actual bedding
Yeah.
is actually
Over.
encroach minimum with your ply, the minimum of 12, because that's going to be, yeah, so you've got 1220 there. 1210. Yep. Your mattress will come out about here,
Yeah.
because of your bed and whatever
Yeah.
on that inside. And that gives you a minimum
Yeah.
610 there.
Yeah. So you're
Yeah.
talking that there, aren't
So
you?
your mattress is going to be out about here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And your door frame's going to start here.
But that's a lot more than what we had before.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
Your walkway's going to be that now,
Yeah.
as opposed to that.
Yeah.
So we can afford to put on a stone or two.
That's good. That's good
Always
free.
dancing in the shower, you should be losing weight.
Got an extra 3 inches now.
Oh, that's always good.
Yeah.
And that gives you
Right.
400 millimetre, or less than 400, you're going to be about 350. Sometimes you get your stud work in here, and all your boxings in here. It's going to be tapered that side,
Yeah.
straight up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously this is going to be the bedroom.
Yeah.
But then like you say, you're going to be able to get at the pipework there without having to cut panels in the back of your bedroom here. Aren't you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could have that as all I used on this bit here was I used an 18mm panel, and the reason why I only used an 18mm piece of ply
Yeah.
for this bulkhead was because I was putting all the cupboards on it. And when I
Yeah.
built the cupboards, I rented out slots in on the board, dropped me shelves in and all that in, and then fixed it through from the bathroom into there. So all the box in this side is fixed to that ply, and it makes that ply really sturdy.
Right. So that's
what
all
we're looking
right.
at is what we're looking at is you're talking about a minimum access opening there,
Yeah.
600.
So that's
So
all right.
610 allowing for the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's your 610.
Yeah.
That's a definite dimension.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's our opening.
Yeah.
That's our opening.
Yeah.
So if the shower.
If we can bring the shower, I would bring the shower within 15 mil of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So if we were
That
there.
we're going back 800 there. No, got in there.
Yeah.
800 there. That's that's the inside of the shower tray. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did I just
That
mark
one.
that?
Yeah. It's that thicker one.
That's it. There.
So if we put that and that one.
Yeah.
So if I just so you know that's a shower tray.
Yeah.
Right. So that then leaves us with this
Yeah.
as access.
You're looking at a
Which
300
is
mil. Times you get your stud in and all that gubbins, you're looking at a hole with 300 mil.
300 mil, which means I've got enough room for the gulper to be there.
Bags are in, yeah.
Yeah, storage there, what you need. That's great. And that also means that when the door opens here, the shower finishes there, so there's room for the door to come in.
There's enough
Yeah.
room for the door handle to disappear.
Yeah, and they can have a stopper so it doesn't hit the shower.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
good. Right, so that works. And then the tray's going to come, so that's tray there, so it's going to come to here.
Yep.
And then swing round like so.
I can have a half circle.
Yeah, quadrant type.
Yeah, another one, yeah. Yeah, it's a good
Is that-
idea because it gives you more room in the bathroom
Yeah.
to change it.
Yeah, and then
The
the
dressing,
doors.
drying.
Exactly, because you've
Yeah.
then got this room here with a toilet there, and the basin will be
Yeah.
here.
That's what I wish I would have put one in, but for disabled access for,
Yeah. Yeah.
what's the name? It's better for me to have a square one where I can get in and
Yes.
do
Yeah.
whatever I need to.
That's a good size.
Sorry,
shower.
what size?
800 mil.
Okay.
Shower
Mm.
tray. So it's going to be here. Look, it's going to go from here
Yeah.
round to
You got a felt tip pen?
this one. Yeah.
6'6". There. That's the face of the bedroom wall. The shower tray's going tight to that wall, isn't it?
It's this one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
This is bed off there, isn't it?
Yeah, we're an 810 there, aren't we? Or was it 800? No, 810 there. We've got a loaf of
Yeah.
plastic board. No, we're not. We're an 800. 800 there. So we'll do that one there. Okay. We're doing 800 here. Do one more out one.
Yeah.
And then we'll go back. Shower tray is there. 800 there.
800, which is there.
Yep. And 800 off of.
No, it's this one, isn't it?
Oh, Lewis?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's that one.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I've left the pen there.
That's okay. Right. Let's do that then, shall we? Drop that one there. Put him in on that line.
turn it over.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Got him there.
Yeah.
That's that one. Where's the 800 there, isn't it? Like that.
So we got.
That one.
What's
there,
this one for?
800 for the depth of the shower. What have I got there?
This is the shower here.
Yeah. And the actual depth of the shower. I've got 800 there. That's 800 there. That's 800 there, isn't it? 800.
It should be that one.
Is that in there?
Yeah.
That's okay. So when we're looking at, let's mark that one in.
Where is it? Is it that one?
Yeah. That in there?
Yeah.
What's that one there? We've got 800 here. Where was the 800 there? Let's just get it. Where's these? That's the 800 there. Yeah, that looks better.
Yeah.
That looks on them. Ooh. Right, that's right.
Yeah. So that would kind of come like that then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, going to be looking at
Something like that one.
what we looking at there. Going in and around there, aren't we, somewhere? There. Maybe a bit further back there. To there. Something like that, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Right. Yeah. So that gives you. So that'll be your shower.
Yeah, perfect.
So
It's enough?
This, yeah. Oh God. Yeah. That's.
You won't be able to bend over to get the soap though.
Actually, it's that line there.
Might have to get a long brush to wash your feet with. You won't be able to bend over.
You have to have soap on a rope.
That one, right, yeah. Oh, it's this one here.
It's that one there, mate. What is he looking a bit? That's better. Just place a mark in it and get it.
Yeah.
That means we get it right then. That's in there, mate. That one there comes down to there. That's in there. Right.
Right.
And then we got that there.
So that
Yeah,
also.
that's going to be.
Yeah. So that means also in here, in the shower section, you could have a little alcove as well
Mm.
for putting your shower or your soap if you
Toiletries
or-
and
Yeah,
stuff,
you can have
yeah.
a shelf in
Yeah,
there
just
too.
a little
Yeah.
alcove.
What's
Yeah,
that going to be? A
that's
stud wall there?
Yeah.
Yeah, stub wall there. That'll be that.
But that wouldn't we have to allow for the
Plasterboard.
yeah and all that on there?
Like
wouldn't
the
it?
other plasterboard on top, depending on what the depth of your shower, what ridge you got in your shower tray.
Oh right.
I always like to put
Like what you're
plasterboard-
saying,
Yeah.
if it's like that rather than like that.
Yeah.
Right. So we
Yeah.
really need to
So
get
we
a shower
allow-
tray.
We allow 10 mil in that. This gives you a bit clearance, so it doesn't matter which way. you know.
No.
I'm going to have 10 mil clearance on that. The more accurate we can make it, you know,
Yeah.
the better it's going to be when the shit hits the fan. I mean, we're looking for 10 mil, you know.
Yeah.
That's in there.
Yeah. So that's if I just write.
That's
in
going to be
there-
stud work
yeah
there.
stud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't know how Lee's going to bend over to wash his feet in that little shower. You'll hit you'll hit your head on the glass door.
It's not little.
You have to do some yoga and start. You have to get your foot rubbed. You.
I'll get you to wash my feet.
Oh, lovely.
Looks
So-
very small. Well, I see that,
So if I-
that's throwing you as well. That joint there makes it look smaller than it
Yeah.
actually is.
Yeah.
So actually, bags of room in there to put all your plumbing, your
Yeah.
everything in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That'll work. And then now we want to not take too much away from the saloon, don't we?
No. So we've got a basin. So what sort of basin are you thinking now?
I want a granite sort of base and have one of those black basins on the top. You know, the ones that just
You want it to
rest.
stand up.
Yes.
Yeah. So all you got is a hole in the worktop. Where
Yes.
The waste comes in underneath.
Yes.
So if we just get ourselves a 600 unit for that to sit on, or are you
If you're going to
talking?
get one of those that sit on top, normally they're like a round bowl, aren't they? Like
Yeah,
that,
it's a round one.
So we're
Yeah.
gonna have to have it.
Look on the internet.
So we have to have it. We'll have to have it at an angle then, won't we?
Yeah, 45. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be a 45 degree. Well, you could have it as a square, but the beauty of having if it's a round bowl, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a round bowl, then to keep space where you're going to be in and out of the shower,
Yeah.
it'd be good to have a bowl-faced unit if you can get a bowl-faced unit. Depends what sort of. If you're looking at a square unit, it's going to be a lot cheaper than a bowl-faced unit.
Yeah.
You have to make one, Lee.
Well, the other way you can do it is if you've got it, you've got the unit like that, yeah. You could do like I'd done in the bedroom there and do a unit like
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
put
that-
a round unit
yeah,
like
That's
that.
it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
What I
Yeah.
always think, if you do that and you put a
You've
round
lost it,
there,
haven't you?
Yeah.
that's sticking in your,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I envisaged. Sort of
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. It's not
So
difficult
what
to-
size basin are you wanting now?
They're about 550, aren't they? Something like that.
Are they?
550. Oh, I think they're actually less than that. Looking at 450 maybe. They're not that. You talking about a tapered one or the one that drops?
Are you talking about a taper one, aren't you?
Yeah.
That sits up.
Like literally
and then
sits
comes
on
out
top.
like
Tapered one's better.
Yeah.
Daughter had one was like a bucket. It's like it was actually granite. It was actually made out. It was terrazzo they made it out of, like a marble. And it sat on top of the
Yeah.
And when you were washing with it, because it was square sided, you felt as if you're doing this, you know.
Yeah.
But with the tapered ones,
You're
just-
in there, aren't you?
Yeah.
It feels better. You see.
So, after lots of discussions and working out, we now have a proper plan for our shower room. Obviously, we've got this board back down now, so that's that all covered over. So, Dave next door, Dave Potter, kindly, as you saw, has helped me work out sizes, dimensions, and how it's all going to sit. So, that's pretty much on it. Well, dimension wise. So, as you come in from the saloon where Alison is at the moment,
So that's gonna be the door.
that'll be
Yeah.
the door, 600.
Here. Yeah. And then you've got the basin
As
to
you
the
come
right.
in, you'll have a basin. Now it's all
Drawn out.
drawn out on the floor. So as you come in on the right hand side of as Alison's coming in, you'll see that's where the basin's going to be. So the basin will sit on top of the actual unit itself. That's going to go in that corner there. Behind the door on the left hand side to Alison is going to be where the toilet's going to be. And it's going to be a walk-through bathroom. So the door's there. The other door is where I am now, which leads through to the bedroom.
Right.
So, the door for the bedroom will open in to there. The door for the saloon is going to open in that way. That then gives you fire through without any problems.
Okay.
The shower, which is going to be an 800mm quadrant shower, as you can see on the floor now, is all marked out. So that marked out to there. We're bringing the shower itself cubicle away from the edge. So that allows us, this room down the side here, so I can put the gulper, the pump gulper down here, and also I'll be able to access the waste fittings from this area here, because this will be open, so I'll be able to get to the waste to pull it out if there's a problem. So I'll cut a panel out on here, so that's being able to do that. The rest of it we'll have, obviously a boxing will go through underneath here, because that'll be the pipe work that runs through there. But the rest of this open here, we'll have open shelving units that just goes up, so it gives us a bit more storage, because there's not going to be a great deal of storage under the basin. I think that's about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the main thing about this is that it gives us, with it being the 800 quadrant, as you get out, you've got quite an area for drying yourself, which is...
Go on, show us how you
critical.
dry yourself. Get your tail out.
But it does give you a decent area, because there isn't really anywhere else, because obviously the bedroom...
It's going to be too much of a squeeze in there, isn't it? Yeah, so, and plenty of room to get dressed as well. Well,
Yeah.
a little bit of room.
And I got quite lucky with the shower cubicle being right over the mushroom vent, which I didn't realise. So that'll be good for venting out the steam and stuff from when having a shower.
We're I've got a as I said, I was very prepared this weekend, and I prepped chilli before we came up here, so that's been bubbling away in a slow cooker. Looking forward to that. So we're going to have that in a minute, and then we'll say goodbye. See you next time.
Yeah, see you next time.